Well, hey guys, I'm here with Carla, and I'm so excited for you to get to hear a little bit about her story today. Carla, why don't you just quickly introduce yourself?
Well, hello. I'm Carla Harold. I have been in Kendry's life for almost 18 years now, and
Exciting.
I am actually my um, side gig as a registered pharmacist. I am a full-time Mary Kay person. I'm working a little too much at the pharmacy these days, but I have been a pharmacist for 37 years, and I've been in Mary Kay just close to 18 years.
Mm.
And you can tell which one is my favorite, but I am married to my husband. We just celebrated our 39th anniversary, which is just amazing because he's an amazing guy. And we have two wonderful kids, a wonderful son-in-law, and two beautiful grandbabies. And
Oh, that's so
so
fun. And tell us where you live.
I live in Grain Valley, Missouri. I swear I'm not a small town person, but I keep ending up in small towns. Now, it is right outside of Blue Springs, which is right outside of Independence, which is right outside of Kansas City. So I still say Kansas City when I'm out of town. But yeah, we just moved here a year ago, and I'm finally getting my office together, my new house together. It just is amazing how long it takes to get into a new house and have it put up together.
For sure. Do you mind telling everyone how old you are?
I am going to be 63 at the end of the month on August 31st.
Oh
So
gosh, you do not look your age, man.
Mary Kay since 19.
I love it so much. Why don't you share why is Mary Kay for someone like you?
Well, for the main part, I like makeup. I have always liked makeup. I've always worn makeup. Ever since I was probably 14, my mom started letting me wear makeup and mainly foundation and some eyeshadow mascara. Not, I didn't do the red lips and the high eyeliner, but so I worked up to different things. And I've used the skincare since I was 19. And when I finally met Kendry 20 years later, she told me about the opportunity and I signed up for it because I use it. I love it and I understand the company's good. But I think the thing that really impressed me is being in a profession that I am at. I work a lot with people, but I don't develop a lot of really close relationships with a
Mhm.
lot of people. I mean, yeah, the people I work mainly with, I work, three or four people, at a time, any pharmacy I'm at, and I get good relationships there, but I don't have great relationships with my customers. It's more, they
Mhm.
come to me, we say hi, we laugh, we talk for a minute, and they leave, but I don't develop close relationships. In Mary Kay, when I get a Mary Kay customer, I'm actually making friends with that person. And it's just really wonderful. Plus, all the other consultants, all the other directors, people that are in it all over the country. When we meet up, we have something to talk about. Just yesterday, I had a customer of mine at the pharmacy. She's a lady that's in her 70s, called to ask me about a something for crepey skin. And so I was talking to her about some things. And I said, well, Mary Kay has something. She goes, oh, yeah, I use the toning lotion. I said, and she goes, now, if you need a Mary Kay consultant, she goes, I'd be happy to help you. And I go, well, I'm a Mary Kay consultant. And both of us, she's been in for, she said 33 years. And she was a director for a while. She stepped down
Oh.
because of her husband's illness. But all of a sudden we have a link and we can help each other. And we both realize it's just something that brings people together.
I love that. I
Mhm.
remember you telling me at one time when you've always been in pharmacy ever since I've known you and in Mary Kay. And I remember you talking to me about how in pharmacy, as much as you've loved it and it's been great for you over the years, you're kind of capped out. Like
Mhm.
there's not a lot of room for advancement for someone like you. Can you
Right.
speak to that?
Yeah, and I actually gave a talk at a women's group a couple weeks ago, and we talked about what Mary Kay is and isn't. And one thing I said it isn't is number one, it's not a get rich quick scheme. You do
Right.
work, it's a job, and you have to work. I mean, I'm not out there sweating bullets, but it's good. But one thing it's not is it's not a pyramid scheme. And people
Right.
automatically think direct sales pyramid.
Mm.
The best pyramid scheme I can talk about is a corporate business or a pharmacy. My
Mhm.
boss owns it. He's a wonderful man. He's a single owner. Under him is his daughter and Ryan, who is our head of our pharmacist, and his daughter's head of the pharmacies. And then under
Mhm.
Ryan is Dylan, who is my district manager. Under me, there's me, and then under me is my floater pharmacist. One of them used to be my boss at the other place. It's fun that But the only way I could ever move up is those people have to die. Every one of those people is younger than me. And
Mm,
I'm not going to move up. I will never own the pharmacy. And so I may be able to move up to direct district manager, but I don't want it because I'd still have
mhm,
to manage a store plus help out with the other stores. And I cannot
mm.
think of anything more tiring. Um,
Yeah.
to me, that's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks for sharing that. Can you think of a moment that encapsulates what Mary Kay really means to you?
The first time I went to seminar, okay. Now when I joined in 2008, Kendry could not begin to talk to me enough about how important was to go to. I did not believe her going to seminar, so I missed that year. Then I went to a couple other events, and I thought, oh, I'll give seminar a try, and it just was fantastic. It was amazing. But we go there, there are, 6, 7,000 other women there from all over the country, different levels, different ages, different colors, and everybody was wonderful and good and
Mhm.
kind and complimentary, no cat fighting. And it was just amazing, and I mean, I work in a, well, right, not right now, my previous job, I worked with lots of women and there were just cat fights everywhere. Like,
Mm,
why do women treat each other this way? Well, they don't, Mary Kay. We put on the dress, we put on those heels, we put on that smile, and we genuinely love the other person, try to
mm.
find out about other people. And I think that's the sisterhood and the um Mary Kay, do unto others, the golden
Yeah.
rule. It's so evident, especially when you get to the crowd of people, plus just the friends I've met in the local area.
I love that so much. And it's so true. I mean, you'll see everything in Mary Kay. There's not a Mary Kay type, but everybody is there for one another and each other's success. It is kind of unusual in a
Oh,
really,
yeah,
really beautiful way.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last question is how would you say that you personally are different because of what you have experienced through your many years in Mary Kay?
It has made me more comfortable with myself.
Mm,
I've never been shy. I never had a inferiority complex. I mean, my
a
mind's
hard
not.
one.
Thank you. Yeah. But I always felt a little self-conscious about different things. And I think in
Mm,
Mary Kay, I finally realized I am who I am. I can do what I do and I can be me, and
mm.
people will love me or they won't love me. I've also learned very well that a no will not make me bleed or, crash out, and so that's kind of, toughening my skin that way. Just think, oh, this is just a no. That's no big deal. Nobody has ever sent me hate mail because I asked them for a facial. So, I'm just way more secure about myself, and I'm
Mm.
more happy. I really am.
Mm, I love that so much. Yeah, when you mess up in the pharmacy, someone could die.
Yeah, people like
You
that.
mess up in Mary Kay, you might have to rematch their foundation, but not
Yeah, I've
nearly
had to do
as
that.
not nearly as dire of consequences.
That is so
Well,
true.
thank you for sharing some of your story with us today. I
Absolutely.
love and adore you, and it's been so fun to hear some of your thoughts about your Mary Kay adventure.
Well, thank you for getting me on. I appreciate this. Take care.